Welcome back to the channel. I'm walking probably down the wrong direction of the beach to get a really good video here. It's sort of, the sun is not doing me any favors, so I'm going to try and keep on an angle and talk to you this way. This is a watch update video. So I'm heading to the gym, hence why I need to walk this way, otherwise I would walk the other way and you'd probably get a cleaner shot. Anyway, I'm back from the UK, and you might have remembered or be aware of me sharing some videos recently about I'm done with modern day Rolex watches. I am going to sell some pieces. I'm selling my watch collection, that kind of stuff. If you haven't, check those two videos out where I lay the background of that. The waves are coming in to get me here, guys. I'm going to get wet trainers. And that has happened. So whilst I was back in the UK, I went to my safety deposit box and did some really nice business with a trusted dealer that I've worked with for a long time. Really trust this person and their business. I'm going to share more about that in the Terrace Club. So I'm going to do an exclusive video for Terrace Club members where I'm going to share my list of trusted dealers in the UK, in Europe and in America. And such an important area. You've got to work with great people. And these are not, Watchfinder or Chrono24. These are, and they're not the YouTubers either, because I find that the YouTubers, not saying the YouTubers don't do a good job, the dealers on YouTube, but what I often find is their prices are high because they get the traffic and actually not necessarily the watch prices, but the buy prices. So if you want to sell a piece to them, you tend to get lowballed by lots of those people. Maybe they're getting traffic and they get offers all the time. Good for them. But I prefer to work with really solid, long established dealers that I can sit down with. It's not all necessarily online. I can go to their office, I can have dinner with them, I can have a drink with them and actually shake hands and talk to people and do deals that way. I much prefer that type of relationship. So I'm going to share the list of people that I've worked with in my watch collecting journey. So look out for that. And did some good business. So I kind of got to the point, I think I shared with you, that I wasn't really wearing the pieces. They were in my safety deposit box in the UK, and I just thought, you know what, I can do more with that money. I can do a lot more with that money. And what's the point? And my watch collecting tastes, my watch tastes have evolved. So not necessarily into sort of the bigger, chunkier watches, more into the more vintage stuff and quirky stuff. So it was time to unlock some of those pieces and let them be free. And that's exactly what happened last week. I moved on around about, I think it was 13 pieces. So some of them I was really sad to see go, and others I was just like, yeah, done. I don't need that. And maybe on another video I'll break down some of those emotions of and which pieces I missed the most. Tell me in the comments if you think, have a guess of, you've seen a number of the pieces in my collection. Now a number of them are not present. Comment if you know or have a guess as to which one I am missing the most, because there is one piece in particular. If there was going to be one I was going to buy back, it would be this one. Anyway, not only did I release those 13 pieces, I acquired 2 new pieces. One, if you've been watching my content recently, I think you'll probably be able to have a guess as to what that piece is. I'm being super cryptic here, guys, aren't I? I hope I'm not annoying you too much. I just want to save it for the next video or next couple of videos. So one you will definitely know if you've watched the last few videos. The other one you definitely will not, I don't think. I'm going to do a couple of unboxings or show you them, basically, give you all of that. So that's coming up, so stay tuned for that one in the next few videos. I'm loving my watches at the moment. I'm really enjoying them. I actually think, I remember a psychologist told me once, I worked with him in sport, and he made the comment, he said, every now and again, irrespective of the success, if it's going really well, not just when things are not going well, you have to really shake the foundations and almost build things back up. Think about the athlete getting a new team, a new coaching team. Think about businesses kind of redoing strategies and bringing in new talent and getting rid of dead wood, let's say. I think it's the same in life. You know, you could say that about our move to Spain. We didn't need to do the move, but I felt like we needed to really shake those foundations, and something new grows off the back of that. Same in my watch collection, I felt. Sometimes, even though you're enjoying it, it's a nice collection, etc., etc., sometimes you've just got to shake the foundations and not necessarily start again, but really change things to reinvigorate you, get more energy. And that's where I'm at. And I feel on the other side of that, a really good energy about the watches that I'm coveting. I feel more sort of justified in going out and acquiring a few pieces because I've released a few. And I feel good that some of those pieces that I actually sold, I did actually quite well on. Some I didn't. I just want to be clear. Some I didn't. And I think I am a degenerate when it comes to buying and selling watches. Like, I am not. I'd be a terrible watch dealer. I'd be a great buyer. Well, probably a terrible buyer because I'd probably overpay, but you know, I wouldn't have any problems buying them. It's holding them onto them. Not my game. I thought about it for a while and quickly decided to not do that. Anyway, I'm hoping you enjoyed this update. Lots more to come. Stay tuned for the coming videos on those new pieces in the collection. If you're in the Terrace Club, you'll see the Trusted Dealer list dropping soon. And if you're not in the Terrace Club, but you like this stuff, then I really want to invite you to join and check it out. You can be around like-minded people, we can chat together, and of course, if you don't like it, you can cancel. No strings attached. Anyway, I wish you well. I hope you're in a good headspace. Thanks for watching. See you on the next one.